Hey everybody, I'm on Canggu beach in Bali, Indonesia, and I want to give you my first impressions about the people and really just the people and what type of people come visit Bali and what it's like. I'm going to keep it concise because I tend to ramble, so we're just going to keep this a very short video. Now I want to talk about the people because that's really what makes up the energy and culture of a place. And for me, it's been 1 week here and I found it to be one of the most international, diverse places I've been to. A lot of them are tourists, so they're only here for like anywhere from like 1 day to like 5 days to a week or two. And so I was expecting more people to live here because this is a digital nomad hub. And there are a ton of people who do live here permanently, but there's a larger percentage of tourists than I thought. That being said, it's incredible here. One thing is that I feel like it's more diverse than places I thought in the US, like cities that I thought were very diverse. The diversity is mostly within the countries that people come from. It's more predominated by European people and Australian people because I assume it's closer to those areas. But to me, it's super exciting. I mean, rarely in the US, even in big cities like Vegas and New York I've been, do I run into people who are from Netherlands and New Zealand and Australia and France, Europe, Italy, Japan, you name it, Korea, basically all these neighboring countries that are like somewhat closer to get to, but not even that close. Like it still takes like at least 12 hours to get here from a lot of those places. So I found it to be really interesting, and this mix makes it very interesting for everyone, even the locals. When they go to a bar or something here, you just meet so many amazing people. Of course, it's just my first week, so my opinions may change as things progress, but that's my impression so far. As far as locals, at first I wasn't meeting a lot of them. Canggu is like one of the main places people go, and some complain it's too touristy, but in general I kind of like it. Like it's very well developed, so which is why it's touristy. A lot of turnover. But in time, I started to see more locals. They work in the stores, restaurants here. Started to see them hanging around the beach a lot. Just sitting here, having a beach day. And ultimately, I think it's a good mix. I wanted to meet with more locals and just like get into the culture a bit. But just meet with everyone really. And there are locals here. Now, yes, if you go to a lot of the bars and areas here, it's going to be mostly foreigners. Like most places is international. So if you want to get away from that, you can go to a different place or city nearby like Jakarta or Ubud. But that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. One last thing is I found I mostly will meet locals like on the beach. They're either relaxing, like it's mostly staff when you're in the city of Canggu because they're working at restaurants or grocery stores. But on the beach you may run into some. And then another place is occasionally if you go to like the big bars at night here, there are locals there as well. They're still mostly like tourists and foreigners, but if you go to the right bar you will run into locals. I ran into a very warm, friendly group of locals, and I think the Indonesians will give the Filipinos a good run for their money in terms of their hospitality and warmth. And that's because I ran into a few locals, like, and they were so friendly and nice and didn't expect anything back because they bought me a few drinks. I said, really, you don't have to buy me drinks, let me buy you drinks. They didn't want to do that. They brought me to, we went bar hopping and it cost money, but they paid for the Grab car to take us all to 2 different bars, and that's not cheap. And they did all that. I wanted to pay them back, but the only thing I could do was I bought one of them a drink. But they bought me multiple drinks. And they had no expectations. They just wanted me to have a good time. At first I was like, 2 of them were gay from what I could tell. And so I was like, okay, maybe they're doing it because they think I'm gay. But they really, I don't think they had any expectations, because one of them, after we went bar hopping a couple times, he just went home. He didn't say a word, he just went home. Did the Irish goodbye. The other one just wanted me to have a good time, and even when I bought that drink for him, just out to pay him back, you know, he didn't want to take it. And you know, when he saw me leaving, he was like, you know, just hope you have a great time, and let me know you got home safely. So I don't know, just a small experience, but a good one.